Hello, Sudoku friends, and good morning. It's 6 a.m. here in Vietnam. Welcome to an expert Sudoku puzzle by El País. It is Thursday, and it is the 14th of December, 2023. We'll get started right away. I think this is going to be my last recorded video from El País expert puzzles for a while. I have a bunch waiting to be released on days when I'll be traveling or otherwise busy. But these puzzles don't seem to enjoy as much popularity as the New York Times ones. So I'm not really sure that it is worth anyone's while to keep recording these. So I'll give it a rest for a while, I think. That said, I can see 1 under 7 blocking these 3 squares. So these 2 must be a 1 under 7. And these, therefore, must be an 8, 9, and a 4. And we can place a 9 here because of these 9s blocking these 2 squares. And these now must be an 8 and a 4. Those I can't do much with at the moment. What I can do is place a 9 here because these 9s block across. I'm seeing an 8 blocking across here and down here. So an 8 goes here or here, and therefore in one of these squares. The 4 blocks over, so a 4 goes here. And here we'll be looking for a 2, which can't go here, must go here. And a 3, which must go here. Here, a 1, 6, and a 7. So we don't really know what to do with that, do we? No, we don't. An 8 goes here or here because of these 2 8s blocking these 4 squares. We got a 2 blocking here and here, and we got a 2 blocking here, and a 2 blocking here, here, and here. So here we have an easy 2, which now blocks up. This 2 blocks down, so a 2 goes here or here. We need a 1, 2, 3, 8 for row 4. There's a 1, 2, 8 blocking this square, so it must be a 3. And we also seem to be able to find a 5 for column 1 because this 5 blocks here, this 5 blocks here, and this 5 blocks here. Here's a 5, therefore, which blocks across like so. This 5 also blocks across, and these 2 5s block down. So 5 goes here. 6, 7, 9 still remain to be found for column 1. 6, this is a 7, 9. 9, this is a 6, 7, 9, this is a 6, 7, so the 9 must go here. 9 blocks over and down, 9 will end up going in one of these 2 squares. About the 1s, we have a 1 blocking down here and a 1 blocking across here. So one of these must be a 1 blocking down. This 1 also blocks down, and this 1 blocks across. A 1 must go here. Now it's clear that this must be a 1, and the reason is that one of these is a 1, and one of these is a 1. So the only square where we can place a 1 in column 6 now, because of this 1, is here. Here now a 6 and a 7, and here is a 6 and a 7. Across here still a 1, 2, and an 8. But now that we found this 1 and we have this 2 blocking here, we know that this must be an 8. But if we play the unique rectangle card, we know that these are 6 and 7. This is a 6, 7, therefore this shouldn't be a 6 or a 7. So if it's not a 6 or a 7, it also could not be a 1, 2, but it could be a 3 and a 4. So we can't play that card yet, but I might have to do something about a unique rectangle later on if necessary to complete the puzzle. But for the time being, I can look at these 4 squares. They must be a 2, 3, 4, and a 9, and we have a 2, 3, 4 blocking this square. Therefore, it's a 9. Now we can resolve the 7 and the 9s for this column here, because we got a 9s blocking down like so. and a 9 blocking over. So here's a 9. And we got 2 7s blocking down as well. So here's a 7. And that tells me that this can't be a 7 anymore. It must be a 6. This therefore a 7, and this a 6. This 6 blocks here. This 6 blocks here and here. Here's therefore a 6. The 8 blocks down, and 8 must go here. Here we need a 4 and 3. 4 and 3, not sure yet about those. But here we know that we need a 4 and a 3, right? And that makes this square a 2. 3 empty squares here, 3 digits missing, a 1, 4, and a 5. And they will continue to be missing for a few more minutes, I think. Here we need to find an 8, 6, and a 3. And we don't know much about those either. 4 and 8. Ah, yes. 4 blocks over, 4 blocks over, 4 blocks up. 4 must go here. Now we can do something about these two squares. As we recall, they must be a 1 and a 5. The 1 blocks over, so here's a 5, here is a 1. Now we know that this must be a 7 and this a 1. And that gives us a 1 here. 4, 8, 2, 3, 6. Still not quite possible, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Here a 1, 2. The 1 blocks. Here's a 2. Here's a 1. And here a 2 and a 4. Here a 3, 6, and a 7. Strange. Can't touch those yet either, but we have a 5 blocking up and 2 5s blocking here and here. So here's a 5. Every little bit helps. 6 and an 8 here. 8 blocks up. 6 goes here. 8 here. We know that one of these is an 8. Therefore, none of these can be 8s. This 8 blocks up, so an 8 goes here. Here a 7 and a 3. 7 blocks. Here's a 3. Here's a 7. And these two must be a 2 and a 3. There, and these are 4 and 8. Therefore, this has got to be a 6. Right. As I said earlier, because of the unique rectangle, 6, 7, 6, 7, this couldn't be 6 and it couldn't be 7. And now it turns out that it's neither a 6 nor a 7 as I predicted. We have a couple of 9s blocking here and here, and this 9 blocking here. So 9 goes here. 3, 4, and a 7 here now. 3, 4, 7 also, 4, 0 here, and 3, 0 here. What can we do about that? Well, we can enter a 7 here for one thing, because this 7 blocks here, this 7 blocks here, and this 7 blocks here. So here's a 7. 3 and 4 now across here. The 3 blocks down. Here's a 4. Here's a 3. Therefore, we have a 4 here. That gives us a 4 for this square and for this, and a 2 for this. Therefore, for this, and this must be a 3. Here we also need a 3, and we need a 3 here to complete the row. This 3 blocks up, this blocks down. Here's a 3. 6 and 7 here now. 6 blocks down, 7 here, 6 here. Therefore here. 4, 8. Now we have found the 4 here. We can enter an 8 up here and the 4 here. The 8 blocks down. Therefore we have an 8 here. And we have a 7 here. Fun little puzzle today again from El País. I really like them. I will continue to solve these for myself, but I won't be recording them. There are 8 or 9 lying dormant on YouTube, as I said earlier, and I will release those as necessary when I don't have time for the New York Times puzzles in the morning. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.